Lawrence has been a friend of mine and a customer for 5 or 6 years now. We do quite a bit of business together. We've grown really with each other as separate brands, but anytime I go to Hong Kong, Lawrence introduces me to every single broker there. They're a proud member of the CGSE, and he introduces me to all their peers because they're really proud of, honestly, the work that we do together.
So, as part of a hedge fund group, risk management is very much at very much in the DNA of the firm at ISAM, and the acquisition of Think Liquidity was sort of an extension of that and a way for us to deliver product to clients. We've always been quite surprised when looking at the retail sort of brokerage community that it's often the case that retail brokers have obviously are essentially trading businesses, and it seems to us as though in many cases the ownership or the management of a retail broker doesn't always have a particularly good understanding or a particularly good handle of the of what is going on within the infrastructure of their firm, and exactly it doesn't always have brilliant visibility into what their risk team or their dealing team are doing. So I think it'd just be interesting to hear how you guys look at risk from your two vantage points.
Well, I agree that not all management looks at risk like we do. Either they're A booking or B booking or whatever they do, there's no one lopsided. I believe it's a combination, and we should use technology as much as we can because it's there, and not a lot of people or companies out there, they're looking risk like we do. Traditionally, we have a dealing room covering all the risk. Now, since 5-6 years ago when I met Jeff, I have learned about how technology could help our risk management. And not only in terms of A book or B book or C book, but also how we analyze our risk, because there are different companies out there. I mean, today we have a lot of players out there, and we all have different groups of clients, and some are more experienced than others. So in terms of A booking or B booking or how we manage our risk, we really have to know who we are dealing with and our group of customers. And I believe everyone out there, if you are in the business of derivative trading, FX, CFD, Boolean, you should take a look at and focus on risk management and use the technology, top-notch technology that this market provides.
There's sometimes a misconception about our company, IS Risk Analytics, as an outsourced risk management company. Do we do that? Yes. Brokers can hand us the keys, we'll drive the car and just take them along for the ride. But in a lot of cases, and in the case with Lawrence, they have a really good risk management team. But what we serve is maybe a second set of eyes or a third set of eyes on the book. And we sit with the group once a week, we go over a full analytics pack. We give a different vantage point on the book than maybe these guys might have. And we'll have an active discussion. There's a few jokes in between the discussions, but we have a really, really positive discussion, learn and feed off of each other. We may know the analytics. We've got some patent pending tools that we use in order to analyze the flow. But I don't know that this account coming in the door is a construction worker that's never traded before, or someone that works at a hedge fund and this is his account. So it's that back and forth that allows us to truly understand the trader. And we can talk intelligently amongst ourselves, but we also need to prove to management that we know what we're talking about, and that that once a week meeting serves a really, really beneficial purpose for the risk team and the guy that runs the shop.